Welcome to My Opinion here on My Opinion TV. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so as soon as a video is released, you'll be one of the first to be notified. And this morning, we want to give you a follow-up to the story we brought to you yesterday, where an 8-year-old boy was murdered by gunmen in Clarendon. Now, I'm reading from the Jamaica Observer, and it says the heartless murder of an 8-year-old boy by gunman yesterday morning in Content, Clarendon, has shocked and traumatized the community of Yorktown. The PNP's councillor, Xavier Phillips, has issued an appeal to persons who were the killers or who was the killer's intended target to help the police find the gunman who cut down the 8-year-old Xavier Phillips as he watched early morning football. Now, as I said in my video yesterday, it is so sad when a youngster can at first we heard he was going to ride his bicycle. He was waiting for the game of football to finish so he could ride his bicycle. So clearly he was waiting for a safe space, a safe environment to ride. In the end, that safe place or that safe environment turned out to be a death trap. Now the councillor is saying, I believe the person who the gunman came for was not that little youth. We all know that, we all feel that. But they don't care. So they just open fire. How many times have we seen cases in Jamaica where a person is an intended target, but he's surrounded by a few people, and the gunmen just open fire indiscriminately, causing other persons to lose their life? Now, he said he's imploring the young man, because it must be a young man, to speak out and give information to the police so they can deal with the matter. Well, I don't know if this young man will give the police any information based on the fact that he might be one of their cronies. He might be at war with them. He might be a person of interest. He might be investigated. He might not be a clean individual. So I'm not sure that will take place. However, persons must have seen the car, must have gotten a glimpse of the license plate. And to make matters worse, the persons who went on this operation to carry out this gruesome act, persons must know who they are. Now the problem now is that the grandmother said she left him in bed and went to clean church nearby when she heard explosions. Now, based on what we are hearing, especially in these times, it's one of the worst feelings for you to leave your child at home. You're going to church to clean, you take him with you. However, I'm not here condemning or killing the grandmother, because sometimes you just never expect certain things to happen. But based on how that community has been operating, I don't think, and persons who have reached out to are saying they don't think it was safe to leave the child there, because things has been happening in the community. She said while she was at church, that's when she heard the gunshot. And when she left to go home, persons tell her that Xavier was killed. He's otherwise called Bojo. Now, how will this grandmother sleep? And let me tell you what I've heard. I've heard that the father of the child made it abundantly clear to his mother, which is the child's grandmother, do not send his child to the mother down there in Yorktown. The mother has the opportunity to come by the house and stay with the child, because he did not like the community. Again, that's what I hear. Persons have reached out to me and tell me that the father of the child, who is away on farm work duties, said he didn't want his child to stay down there because he didn't like how the community is running. However, what they have reached out to me and said is that the mother of the father decided to send the child down there without the father knowing. Now, if this is true, Can you imagine the feeling of the father? Now the child is the only child for the mother. So, and to make matters worse, the father of the child might have realized what was happening in that community, because their grandfather, an 80-year-old man, his house was firebombed and he was killed. It was only last week, Sunday, another man was killed in the community. So there have been tension in that community, and this little child was caught in the midst of the tension and has lost his life. And Red Hills Primary School has lost a student. 80-year-old Xavier Phillips is no more. When school opens for the school term, there will be no more Xavier Phillips. All because of indiscriminate, cruel, gruesome killers. Now, we hope and pray that somebody somewhere will find it within themselves to give the police information so we can find the killers of 80-year-old Xavier Phillips. And we hope that whenever we find them, they don't just go to court and plead guilty and their sentence slashed. We want to make sure that whenever they go to court, the full law will take its course. And to be honest, we hope we don't see them again. It's too much now. Too much children are losing their lives in Jamaica. All because of stupid gang-related incidents. Gang-related incidents overtaking our country. Jamaica did so well at the Olympics. And immediately after the Olympics, it's like we're back to normal, taking lives. Huh? It was only last Sunday, 38-year-old O'Neill MacLeod, a farmer, was killed in a brazen daylight attack in the same community. Now, a father is left without a son. A mother is left without a son. A grandmother is left wondering, why did she go to church to clean without taking her grandson? Sad story. Jamaica, land we love. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Click the notification bell so as soon as a video is released, you'll be one of the first to be notified. Until next time, stay safe. Look out for the children. Look out for a loved one. And most of all, keep it locked on My Opinion TV.